tell us a real-life example to show that Turkish Airlines has great commitment to a great customer service?
Well, it's not always easy to give a specific example because your question is specific. But when I think of different cases, because we have the chance, we have the privilege to have interesting experiences because we are really committed. And then you have really real stories, of course. And the first story that pops up in my mind is, of course, a true story that happened 2 years ago that made us all very proud internally in Turkish Airlines family when we heard about it ourselves. There was one of our passengers flying in a long-haul Turkish Airlines flight because that was the first time that we launched Wi-Fi on board. And the passenger was actually using Facebook while he was flying, while he was on the flight. But in the meantime, I think he had it too hot. So, the temperature was a little bit higher than he wanted in the plane. And he was complaining about it by himself, and he didn't want to call the stewardess because you're not always comfortable to call the stewardess to ask something. And he actually typed it on Facebook as a post. He said, "What kind of temperature is this? It's too hot inside. I'm flying in Turkish Airlines," to our official Turkish Airlines Facebook profile. He wrote this. But of course, how could he have a clue, an idea that this would be followed by our staff? Because we have a 24-hour, 24/7 working staff that is following our Facebook posts, and our team noticed this complaint, and this is really real, by the way. You can check it on Google. You can even contact the passenger and ask the question to himself. And then we contacted the OCC. The OCC contacted the captain. The captain contacted the cabin crew chief, and they approached the customer. And the stewardess said, "Yeah, sir, we're really sorry that the temperature is a little bit high. How many degrees do you want us to change it to?" And the passenger was, of course, amazed. He was enchanted, and he said, "I've never seen such a service in any other airline. It's incredible. It's unbelievable what you have just done." He, of course, told the temperature, but then the following thing that he did was posting another Facebook note. And he wrote, actually, it was not a note, he wrote actually a one-page letter about his satisfaction. He said, "I've never seen such a service. I'm so happy flying Turkish Airlines. I'll always fly Turkish, and I'll always talk nice about Turkish Airlines to all my environment, etc., etc., etc." So this is really something very nice. It's also thanks to the team working there, thanks to its manager and all the executives behind, etc., and also the cabin crew. It's a teamwork, but it's something that we internally in Turkish Airlines have been really proud of, just by even now telling it. That's one case study example right there.